Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be opening my September BoxyCharm, and it is the last day of the month, which nobody is probably surprised by because I am a disorganized mess. And I got the box, I think like Friday or something like that. I had swapped my addresses, so it finally gets delivered to where I live now rather than to my parents' house. And it was waiting for me on the doorstep one day, and yeah, today's the day we're gonna open it, so hopefully it will get up to you guys today, which would mean I did make the end of September deadline, but we'll see. So if you are new to my channel, then welcome. Thanks for joining us. Before I get into this month's BoxyCharm, I probably shouldn't shake it, but whatever. We always go into what was in last month's BoxyCharm first. I give you guys a quick review, my thoughts and opinions on the products in that box. So the first thing that we got was a set of 4 Morphe brushes. Now, some of them I have found more useful than others. For example, this one here, it's like a big fluffy crease brush. I really like brushes like this. They're really good for blending out and also for laying a nice wide base of a color. I haven't gotten much use out of like the little angled brush. And a lot of that reason is because I've got a few like this, and they're such a particular brush that like I only really use them for gel liners or if I'm like smoking it along my lash line, and even for that I do prefer a pencil brush or like a smudger brush. So this one I haven't really used yet, and I think I've used definitely this like fluffy tapered brush, definitely for laying some color in the outer corner. And again, the flat shader brush I haven't used much, and again that's because I do most of my shadow building work in the crease, and if I'm going to put something on the lid, which is where I would normally use something like this, I use my finger instead because it's normally a shimmery shadow. So the ones that I have used I really like. The other ones I can't say because I haven't used them, but I imagine the quality is just as good and they work pretty much the same. So I don't know, it's always nice to get new brushes. I don't really need new brushes, but you know, whatever. Next thing I got is the Glam Glow Moisture Trip Moisturizer. I love this so much. I've been using it every day for my everyday moisturizer, and it's just fantastic. Especially lately, I've had a lot of really dry skin up in like my nose, the bridge of my nose area. I don't know what's causing that, but it's been really dry and flaky, so I've been sort of just like slathering this on all over my face lately, and I really like it. It's not heavy, it's not greasy, it's not like clogging up my pores or causing me breakouts or anything like this. And Glam Glow products are normally really good for that. They're really good for sensitive skin, so I've been really enjoying that. Next thing we got is this Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. It works. It does what it's supposed to do. It definitely primes your lids. I find it a little greasy. I personally am not a big fan of these shadow primers, so I'm talking like the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I had a Pretty Vulgar primer that was similar to this as well. The ones that come in these squeezy tubes, I'm not a huge fan of. I prefer things like my MAC Painterly Paint Pot or, you know, the Urban Decay Shadow Potion Primer, whatever that thing's called. Even the NARS eyeshadow primer is really nice. These ones I'm not a big fan of. I like the ones that are either a thicker consistency or have the sponge applicator, but it is okay. What I do find though is it doesn't do any color correcting on your eyelid. So if you do have a lot more veining on your eyelids, you might want to go for something that has a little bit more color correction in it. The last thing we got were 2 sets of Trestique products. So in one set was, oh, there it is. I was gonna say they came with 6 of these lip crayons. I haven't used all of the shades, but I do really like them. I have one on today. I've only really used the 2 more neutral shades, if I'm completely honest, but I really enjoy them. They are matte, but at the same time, they're not drying. They kind of have a little slickness to them, which I really like. Super easy to apply because they are in just like this crayon form. They're super teeny tiny, so great to throw in a purse or a wallet or anything like that. And the color payoff is absolutely beautiful. I'm really excited. Sorry about that. My memory card was full, so I had to delete some old stuff. Anyway, like I was saying, I am really excited to get into some of these deeper colors for fall, but I do really like those. The other thing we got was a set of 4 like bronze and glow products, like these crayons. Now, I'll be honest with you, one of them is missing, and I don't know which one it is, but it's missing. But I will talk about the 3 that I have. So the blush I actually have on today, again, I really like it. I've become a big fan of like creamy blushes or liquid blushes over powder blushes. I just find that they look a lot more natural, and especially for somebody like me where I prefer to be, you know, more glowy, the less powder, the better in my opinion. So I've been really liking this, and it does sheer out really, really nicely. It's not a huge punch of color, which is perfect for me. I think if you wanted it to be a punch of color, it's definitely super buildable. But even if you I've just been putting like a little cross kind of in the apple of my cheek and then pushing it outwards. It doesn't move the makeup underneath. It's been really, really nice. The eyeshadow stick is nice. It's like any other eyeshadow stick I find. So if you are into those products, you would probably like this. If you prefer a powdered eyeshadow, maybe not for you. And the brow pencil, unfortunately, is just not my shade. It is way too dark for my eyebrows. So I did try it once. It didn't go very well, and that is because of a shade problem. So that is everything that was in last month's BoxyCharm. Before I get into this month's BoxyCharm, I do just have a quick little update about a product that I showed you guys in the past. Originally, I told you guys I wasn't going to use it. I didn't like products like this, and I have had a complete change of heart, and that is the Farmacy Very Cherry Cleansing Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. I had tried another version of this in the past, and I just wasn't a big fan. It boggled my mind that you could like wash your makeup off without getting your face wet. Because this does go on to dry skin. You kind of pick some up with your fingers, you rub it all over your face, and then you rinse it away. But it is super gentle. It smells fantastic. Cherry is like my favorite fruity flavor kind of smell. It smells so, so good. It smells like cherry Laffy Taffy. I just really, really like it. It does a really good job of breaking down my makeup, and I've been trying really hard to get away from the habit that I was in of just using makeup wipes to remove my makeup, because it's not really cleaning my face. It's taking off, I would say, like the surface layer, but then I would just be like, okay, my makeup's off, I'm done now. But at least with this, I am, you know, emulsifying the makeup, getting rid of that, and then I'm also, you know, washing my face too. So I've been really enjoying this. I've made actually quite a little dent in it. Just trying to take the little cover off that I keep on it so that it stays nice and fresh. So I have made a sizable dent in it. I've just been loving this lately. It's so, so good. Now we can get into the September BoxyCharm. As usual, I don't know what's in here. I haven't looked. I haven't seen any spoilers online, so ta-da! Alrighty, so the card says BoxyCharm, Glam Vibes only. It's kind of like a street with some traffic signs on it, so we're going to keep that close at hand. First thing I am seeing, let's go with this. It is a $1 billion beauty. We've had something from this company before. I don't remember what. I feel like it was a brow product. It's a beauty sponge. So this is vegan and charcoal infused. Just trying to get it out of the box without ripping the box. So yeah, it looks like just like a normal beauty blender. It is gray. It feels really, really nice. Really good texture. Let's read a little bit about what they have to say about this. La 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 la. Okay, this charcoal infused beauty sponge provides the perfect application for any liquid foundation, concealer, or highlighter. The density is perfect for dispensing a controlled amount of product onto the skin. The applicator applies smoothly for a filtered look without the filter. $15 value. That seems like a lot for a beauty sponge, and I only say that because I know ones at the drugstore are cheaper, but I think beauty blenders are more expensive than that. I'll have to look into it. But I'm excited to try that. I feel like I can always use more beauty sponges, some that work great, some that don't. And if it is a cheaper alternative to my beauty blenders, which I do kind of have a back supply of right now, just because at Christmas time they always put out the sets that have like 4 in them. And I think that's a great time to purchase them because you do kind of get a bargain on them. But I am very interested to try this out. Next thing I'm seeing, how funny is that? So I just told you guys about that Farmacy melting makeup cleanser. This is the Farmacy Cheer Up Brightening Vitamin C Eye Cream with Acerola Cherry. Now, I think I chose this in a selection. I can't remember what the other one was, but for one thing, I love cherry, and for two, I have been trying to do a lot lately to take care of my under eye area. First things first, I want to sniff it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it doesn't smell like anything. That's okay though. So, it says a super hydrating vitamin C rich eye cream that brightens and helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and dark circles. Definitely need help with that. Delivers instant radiance to the eye area. Clean, fragrance-free formula. Then why are you cherry? I guess it's just cherry because it's got cherry in it. I thought it would be cherry scented, but it does specifically say fragrance-free. This is, Jesus, this is a $45 value. That's a lot for a little jar, but if it works, then probably worth it. Next thing I've got is, a Hank & Henry product. I love Hank & Henry. This says Lust on the top. So it's a Lust Satin Matte Lipstick. Well, is it a satin lipstick? Is it a matte lipstick? Tell me, what is it? This is why I hate boxes. I just like hacked into that box completely. Okay, first things first, the shape of this is kind of weird. It's like a pentagon, which is cool, but look at how pretty. How do you get it? Oh, so you push the button on the top and it comes out the bottom. What's the color look like? Okay, so it is very glittery. Do you guys see this? It is pretty though. I'm not a big fan of glittery lipsticks. I have a few MAC ones that came out in the, hello, camera. I don't know what happened there. My camera refused to refocus on my face after focusing on the lipstick. Like I was saying, I do have a few of the MAC ones that came out in the Christmas collection last year, I think, but I don't wear them all that often. So, Hank & Henry Lip Love Luxe Lipstick. Love your lips with Lip Love Luxe Lipstick. Okay, this luxurious lipstick is decorated in a beautiful shimmer coating that dissolves as it is applied to your lips. Okay, so it shouldn't be shimmery, I guess. And is encapsulated in a stunning ruby container. The formula is smooth and leaves a creamy satin finish or moisture cream finish. Moisturizing cream finish. I assume because this is satin, it's going to leave a satin finish, which is weird that it says matte on the box. And on the bottom. I question a lot about this lipstick. We're really going to have to give it a go. It is an $18 value. So there. Next thing we have is a Laura Geller Lashboss Bold Volumizing Mascara. Ooh, look at the before and after shots. Please refocus on my face now. There we go. So, it says, go the extra mile and give your lashes an enhanced lengthening and curling effect in just a few strokes. Lashboss Stretch Lengthening Mascara offers an incredibly soft, smooth, flexible formula with an exceptional silky feel for $24 value. Okay, first things first, the packaging feels really cheap. Like, it's really light. Not that that's a big deal. It's also super boring. And I just think in the mascara market today, it's one of those things where it's like, is simple better because you're not wasting all of this extra money on packaging and things like that. Although having said that, it's still $24. So there are even some drugstore ones that are way cheaper, like half the price of this one, that have really cool packaging. I'm just saying. Let's see what the brush looks like. It's just a pretty standard mascara wand. I don't know, we'll try it. But based off first impressions, I'm not impressed. But it could be amazing, who really knows? And the last thing that we have is a, it's Alamar Cosmetics. I haven't gotten a palette by them in a long time. At one point I had some cheek palettes and I still have my Reina del Caribe palette, which I do love. This is the Spanglish palette. So it is purple and it has some gold, like hearts and chains and designs on it, which is really cool. Let me in. Okay, so it says, before we get into it, this palette is dedicated to all the multicultural Reinas. May you always feel represented and glam as hell with Alamar Cosmetics. Perfect for a day and night, this palette features 8 stunning shades. Our 4 shimmers are just like you, multidimensional and unique, dripping in fine glitters and reflective pearls. Ground your look with our easy to blend and ultra long wearing mattes. And then on the back, there's 2 symbols, one for best used dry and one for best used wet, which is really interesting. More palettes should do that. Let's read about it before I look at it. Okay, it says the exact same thing that I just read to you on the back. It is a $28 value. Ooh. Hello. That is really pretty. I'm really into that. What I love about it is that there's a lot of these like really nice staple shades in this like brown, this orange, and this light pink, but then you've got this super hot, vibrant pink. And again, with the shimmers, it's unlike the last one where it was, you know, a blue and a green and kind of like crazier shimmery colors. These are a lot more mellow. I mean, the purple's very bright, but like this like champagne-y orange in the corner, oh, so pretty. And Alamar is one of those companies where their shimmer shadows are just freaking outstanding. So I'm super excited to try that. A lot of times when I get palettes in these boxes, I'm kind of like, I don't really care, but that one I'm really looking forward to. So that is everything that was in this month's BoxyCharm. Honestly, I feel like it was a very well-rounded box this month. We got 5 different brands, which is one of the things that annoyed me about last month, is that I got 2 Tray-Stick items. We got that sponge, which is going to be really, really great to try out. An under eye cream, which I'm always looking for more of, and then 3 actual cosmetic items to really do a full eye look and a full lip look. I'm really looking forward to this. And I didn't say it, but I mean, if this wears away, that does look like a really, really pretty like color. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, what did you get in your BoxyCharm? What did you not get that I got? Have you tried any of these products? Can you give me any more information about this lipstick that I don't already know before I used it? Because the thing is, if it is super glittery, I don't know that I need to use it, and then I'd rather like keep it to give it to somebody brand new, even though I mangled the box. But if it is not, maybe I will use it. I don't really know. And if you're not and you would like to be, then subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. I will catch you guys next time. Bye.